We're going to discuss a potent concept today that can alter your attraction to women, particularly as you age. What's the most fascinating, you ask? Money has nothing to do with it. It is unrelated to appearance. Furthermore, it has nothing to do with the corny pickup lines you see online. In actuality, a deeper part of the female brain is activated by these two words, something that activates emotional connection points that most men don't even realize exist. And look, I'll describe these words in detail. I'll go into the science behind it, but there's a little tidbit that very few people are aware of. And it's precisely this feature that distinguishes the men who women can't stop thinking about from those that they forget. This information has the potential to fundamentally alter your communication style, so stay with me until the very end. Allow me to share something with you. I've been researching thousands of male-female interactions for years. And you know what I came to? The most attractive males aren't always the most attractive. They're not the wealthiest. They are the ones who have mastered one really basic skill: direct expression of feelings. The men that truly stand out do something very different from the majority of males who are spinning their wheels in meaningless talks, attempting to please and trying not to offend. They employ two terms that serve as master keys to the psyche of women. Human brain is programmed to react to specific communication patterns, as you can see. Additionally, when these two terms are employed correctly, they provide what is known as positive emotional anchoring. Let's go then. I desire is the first word. I know it sounds too easy, but hear what occurs when a man confidently and clearly states, "I want." He is first accepting accountability for his own desires. He's not requesting authorization. He is not experimenting. He's being straightforward. And this is a female psychological secret. Men who are aware of their desires tend to attract women. Why? Since it conveys command. It shows that you are capable of making choices, that you won't give her the burden of making a decision. Consider it with me when you state, "I'm not sure. If you'd want, we could do something later." What are you saying? Lack of direction, insecurity, and fear of rejection. Now contrast that with saying, "On Saturday, I would like to take you out to dinner. I am aware of a fantastic location." Feel the difference. You're not pleading, you're in the lead. An experience is being created by you. And see, this has nothing to do with aggression. It has to do with assertiveness. It's about having the guts to declare, "This is what I want," and take up space in the world. This triggers a process in her brain known as sexual polarity. You present yourself as the proactive male force, which inevitably wakes the feminine half that yearns to be led. I admire is the second word, and it's the one that makes all the difference. This is where the magic actually happens, so pay attention. You may come seen as conceited if you only say, "I want." You may appear to be solely focused on gaining something from the exchange. However, you achieve the ideal balance when you mix "I want" with "I appreciate." You demonstrate both your initiative and your depth of emotion. I'll give you a specific example. Let's say you are conversing with a woman you find attractive. Rather than simply stating, "I'd like to see you again." "I truly value the way you think, so I want to see you again," you say. There is a depth to our conversations that is uncommon. Have you noticed what transpired? You're not merely expressing your want. You are demonstrating your awareness of her, your appreciation for her as a person, and the irresistible nature of my friend. Why? Because most men simply compliment attractiveness. They simply pay attention to the physical, but you go beyond that. You are recognizing the essence of her. This is the most exquisite portion. You are in need of her when you truly appreciate her. You're picking her. And even from a great distance, women can sense that difference. Please use the like button below if you think this content makes sense. This demonstrates to me your genuine dedication to leveling up. Let me now tell you about the error that ruins everything. The use of these words without congruence is the error. Are you familiar with congruence? It occurs when your words, tone of voice, and body language are all in harmony. The message is lost if you say, "I want to take you to dinner," but your shoulders are bowed, your eyes are fixed on the ground, and your voice is uncertain. Your words are attempting to convey confidence, but your body is screaming insecurity. Furthermore, the female brain is quite sensitive to these discrepancies. It functions similarly to an emotional lie detector. Therefore, when you say, "I want," you should be standing erect, staring her in the eyes, and keeping your chest open. When you say, "I appreciate," you should pause, speak more slowly, and convey your genuine gratitude. This is precisely the process I describe in my comprehensive guide, Attraction Secrets, where I teach you not just what to say, but also how to calibrate your presence and energy so that every word you say has genuine emotional weight. And timing is even more important. You're not going to act like a robot and say, "I want and I appreciate" in every conversation. That would be strange. When you truly want to establish intent, you utilize these words strategically. When you wish to evoke strong feelings, for instance, you might look into her eyes at the end of a memorable day and remark, "I want to do this again." I really appreciate the energy you bring. Thank you. You've just established a strong emotional foundation. She will now recall the feeling of being simultaneously desired, appreciated, and seen whenever she thinks of you.